Rachel, and I'm going to tell you a story, or my story, about how I accepted Christ and gave him complete control of my life. It started out a long time ago when I was really young, and I decided to make a decision to ask Jesus into my heart. When I was that little, I understood what it meant to believe in Christ, and I understood all the steps that I was going through. But it wasn't until later that I really realized what it meant to give him complete control. Ever since I was young, or for as long as I can remember, I was raised in a Christian home, and we always went to church every Sunday. My parents are great, strong Christians, and they both have great relationships with Christ. And it wasn't until later that I kind of struggled with the fact that I accepted Jesus Christ into my heart when I was so young, because a lot of people told me that, oh, like, you can't be that young, you don't understand. And I realized that it wasn't about a specific day that you accept Jesus Christ on, or that you decide to give him control of your life, but it's about every single day after that, and how you live your life, and if you're really living it for Christ, and if he's really in you. So for a long time before I had Jesus inside of me, and before I gave him control, I was really just living a complacent life. I went to church on Sundays, and I prayed every once in a while, but I wasn't really giving him complete control. And it wasn't until when I was in high school that I really realized what that meant, and I decided to give him complete control of my life. And I knew that I'd been a Christian the whole time, but this was just kind of a greater understanding, I guess, of what he'd done for me. And so I really, at that point, grasped what it meant to be vibrant in Christ, and to have that joy and that happiness. And honestly, I don't know how I could be any happier with anyone else. And so, also, I was always like the good Christian girl, I guess. I've never done anything really bad, or I hadn't. And I realized that it wasn't about just being good, and there was no way that I could be perfect. And so that's where God's grace stepped in, and where he really showed me that he wanted me despite who I was, despite what I had done, and he just wanted me to be happy in him, to be joyful in him. And it's the greatest experience that I've ever had, and I'm just so excited that I know him. And I would ask that you would seek him, and just like ask questions, and don't be afraid of messing up or anything like that, because he loves you, and he wants to know you more.